What's up, Sizzle? I'm not sure if you guys can see yet or not. It looks like it's buffering on my end. You guys can see everything? You can see everything up here? You can see all that? Perfect. For some reason, I can't see it on my side. I will say this, though. We have 2 auctions to run at the beginning of this break. 2 auctions went unpaid for, so we're going to start them at the beginning of this break. One of them is Jackson Holiday. The other one is Otani. Otani went for almost $300 and was not paid. So we're going to have to auction both of those off before we start the break. All right, let's go, baby. We got Bautista, Melendez, Medina. Let's go. Good luck, everyone. This should be a fun one. 5 case, pick your player, 2 hobby, and 3 delight cases. If it's a little squeezed in over on eBay, as soon as we're done running these auctions, you guys can hop over to YouTube. You'll be able to get a much, much bigger view. But I am going to go ahead and open everything up now. Because why not? Need to anyway, right? So first off, hobby cases. Get them opened up. Would you guys like to know the Superfractor promo on eBay? Would you like to know? You kind of see the edge of that one there. Again, you can see everything better on the widescreen. But stick around, you might get Otani for cheaper than $300 since we have to run them live. Again, if you're just hopping in, we have 2 auctions to run before the break starts. We're going to have 2 giant stacks rather of hobby. 5 cases. Boy, I love Bowman. It's a good thing I'm ripping this stuff. Nick loves Bowman too. I think Nick ripped 14 cases total yesterday. We got this 5 caser tonight, 5 caser tomorrow, 5 caser the next day. We're going to be ripping a bunch of Bowman. That was a lot louder than I thought it was going to be. Must have landed wrong. Big V, 1 of 1. Let's go. Let's get it. Got one more. There we go. So, this is the eBay promotion. If we pull a Superfractor of your player, right? Let's say, for example, Otani. I have pulled Otani Supers out of Bowman before. Same odds as anything else. If I pull an Otani Superfractor and you own Otani, perfect. eBay is going to give that person who hits the bounty a case of Bowman Chrome, and in additional to that, we are going to be running 3-second sudden death auctions on a case as well. So let's hit us a super tonight, huh? Let's hit us a super tonight. I don't have the listings ready. It'll take me a minute to get them all ready to go once we hit a Superfractor. But if you hit a super tonight, eBay's giving you guys a case of Bowman Chrome for the person who hits it. And 3-second sudden death, you're basically going to be getting a free break because they're going to go for so low. All right. Here we go. We're going to run Jackson Holiday. Again, Jackson Holiday did not get paid for. 5 case break. We're going to start him right now. Jackson Holiday in the 5 cases. Let's get it, Ty. Let's find him. Any base card has, if there's a base in here, there's a Superfractor for that base in here. So Zach Neto, if he has a base in here, yes, he'll have a Superfractor as well. Holidays at $12. 13. Go scoop up Holiday. 5-case pick your player of Bowman. 2 hobby, 3 delight. We're going to be having some fun during this one. We're at 23 with 8 seconds left. Remember, Otani's getting auctioned next. He ended at 287 and was not paid. Nuts. Oh, trust me, bro. It's still fun. I'm almost 40. I'm getting there. I still find out ways to have fun. There's always something. It just may not be as fun. That's all. 29 for Holiday. 5-case pick your player. If you guys want to win Otani next, the best thing to do is throw in a custom bid and make someone outbid you. Again, he ended for 287 and was unpaid. 34 on Holiday with 3 seconds left. Jackson Holiday, 5-caser, sold for $34. I mean, I don't know if that's how it works. All I know is what I was told, and that's if you hit a first Bowman Superfractor. So I guess Neto wouldn't count if I think about it that way. First Bowman Superfractor, that person gets a case of Chrome, and we run a case starting at a penny. Let me read this real quick. Let's see. Let me read it verbatim, what it says. That way we're all on the same page. Scroll, there we go. If a Bowman Chrome first super is hit, the owner of that card will get a free case sent to them from eBay. Additionally, they want us to run a sudden death 3-second auction starting at a penny. And yeah, that's how we're going to do it. So it'll be a delight case starting at a penny. So there you go. It has to be a first Bowman Superfractor. If you already have spots, then you should get reimbursed, rookie. All right, Otani. Otani's up against it. Ended at, what does max bid do? That means no matter what people, don't put max bid. Because basically it'll just have you win it no matter what. If you put max bid and someone bids 1,000, it's going to have you at 1,020. So don't do max bid. Just put in a custom bid of whatever you want to buy Otani for. He went for 287 in the 5-caser and it went unpaid. So we are running it now. Yeah, I'm just trying to save you. I don't want nobody to be a jerk and like run you all the way up. You know what I mean? Unnecessary. Otani's available. Put your custom bids in. Because we're nowhere even close to where he's going to end anyway. So he might as well put customs in. We're at 105. 115 for Otani. 5 cases. 135, 140. $160, $168, $173. You might as well just put custom bids in, guys. Then if someone wants to outbid you, they just will. 203. 213 on Otani. Four seconds left. 227. 227 sold. Farm Girl, let's go. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Appreciate the quick payments, guys. So again, if you like the vertical screen, that's completely fine, but you're only gonna be able to see this much of the hits. We are wide view on YouTube, Best Card Breaks on YouTube. If you guys wanted to watch there, it just allows you to see more, that's all. We want to start off with a couple delights off the rip. Let's do a case of delight and then we'll do both cases of hobby. How about that? It says paid. So, if, Farm Girl, do you already have a team in this, or a player in this, rather? Yeah, so your shipping on Otani will just get reimbursed when we're putting everything together. My giant trash can over here. You're welcome. You're welcome. Should probably get a new box too, huh? New sorting box. That bad boy's full. I've already been through a couple of cases of Bowman today. Alright, new sorting box. Call out your superfractors. Let's find them. I've been stuck for a couple weeks at 351. It's time to break it. 351 supers under my belt. Let's keep it growing. Let's go. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. It's time. I'm going to start off with a few Delight. We'll do a case of Delight, and then we'll move on over. Geometric, Jacob Wilson. There's going to be an absolute massive amount of cards top loaded tonight. Massive amount. Jacob Wilson to $4.99. Kevin Alcantara to $4.99. If you guys so happen to see me put a card over here that's numbered, if it's numbered like 499, it's a veteran, it's going to get sleeved, not top loaded, just so we know. Andrew Salas, that's not bad, to $2.99. Otherwise, we'd burn through a case of top loaders in a whole bunch of time. Jake Mangum, rookie red. Shohei Ohtani, adios. First auto of the break. Mavis Graves, base sync. If two are pulled, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to run one auction. But if we pull two, which is pretty far out there, I've been doing this a long time. But if it does happen, then you guys will both get a case. Elorki Rodriguez, Refractor Ink. For them Rangers. Not too bad there. Elorki Rodriguez. Again, if you guys want a wider view, we're also live on YouTube. Brett Bateman. Base ink. Two Shitaros and you're happy. Let's go. I'd be happy with two Shitaro autos. We need to hit the international autos. ZZ Top song. Let's go, please, LaGrange. All right, here we go. We got Jake DeGrom. $4.99. Like, DeGrom is something I typically would not top load. I'm just top loading it now because I'd already started the action. Luke Dickerson at $2.50. Why are people calling the shop right now? We are clearly very closed. Hervin Mario to $1.50. We got Will Taylor, Max Muncy, rookie red, Will Warren, Dylan Cruz, adios. These inserts are so cool. Kyle Karros to $2.50. Rockies. Nice hit to the Karros spot. 8 p.m. We closed at 8 p.m. So we just closed. Chris Rodriguez. Big hit for the Tigers. And big hit for the Chris Rodriguez spot. Tier 2 prospect. He's pretty solid. Yeah, the store is closed. We have a physical shop. Big shop. Sadbiel Delzine. Base sync. The physical store is closed. These people are calling right now. I've heard the phone ring twice since we've been closed. And after close, I don't answer. Leave a message at the tone. Yeah, bro, we're gonna hit a super tonight. We gotta believe. We gotta believe. Leo DeVries, 250. For you guys that haven't been around long, I pulled my first Bowman auto last year. Seiya Suzuki to 99. Aiden Johnson, geometric to 499. We're going to be top loading a lot. Andrew Salas, Chrome. So our actual store is closed. Our eBay store never closes. Will Warren, our actual store closed. Our first little Metaroic Otani. These are such sick inserts. They're sick. They're not rare, but they're pretty cool. Where else Solano? Base ink. Solano's like a tier 3 guy. Tier 4. Somewhere in there. Not too bad. Elvin Garcia to 299 Speckle Ink. Elvin Garcia. We're going to have some autos up tonight. Jacob Christian, the 150 Mojo Ink. So, this is how the break works. Right now, there's still open auctions, but those are for breaks in the future, right? So, if you see like Adley Rushman and it's still on auction, you can bid. So, we have another 5K. I think auctions are ending tonight for the 5Ks or tomorrow. And then auctions are ending tomorrow for the 5Ks or the next day. So, you can buy those players. So, everyone that's in this break tonight won their auction last night. Andrew, you're just here to see a super fractor get pulled. We have black. We do non-auto black. J.J. Weatherholt to 125. So like in this pick your player, whoever has J.J. Weatherholt, this is their card. It gets shipped to them. J.J. Weatherholt. Aqua. Chris Rodriguez. Oh, you guys see that down there? Who's got Chris Rodriguez tonight? Is that you, Sizzle? How about black geometric to 10? Chris Rodriguez. Back to back. Let's go. Solid hit there. Needed some ink on it, but we'll take it. Number 1 on the print, Chris Rodriguez. Big hit. We need some autos, though. Severino, Kumar Rocker. Got Dingler, Andrew Salas, and Bryce Boucher, base ink. Bryce Boucher refractor ink. Whoever has Bryce just got back-to-back hits. And DJ Layton, base ink signed all the way over to the right off the cheek. No, Andrew. You know the drill. So when you're finished with this break of the box, continue with the people in the store. No. So all of these are already done. Right? So it's not like I'm opening live and then you're bidding on players based off of what I pull. It's all predetermined. So like if you win the auctions tonight, whoever you have will go into tomorrow's break. Which is number 2. They're in the store. They should be ending tonight, like literally right now through later. We haven't pulled any reds today either, which is kind of wild. Zach Cole to 299. That's because you're in the live right now. So if you were not in this live right now, if you were in our actual store, not the live, then you'll be able to see it. If that makes sense. Right now, you're only in the live console. Jackson Holiday to 250. The holiday spot's already getting some cards. Chandler Simpson, fastest dude in baseball, bookend 150 of 150. Yeah, Andrew. Imagine being here. Zach Cole, Nick Kurtz, that's probably going to be a buyback, more than likely. Dylan Cruz, refractor to $4.99. Delayed reaction on Chris. You're like, oh, I just seen it. Max Clark. Tommy White, base ink. Correct. So like if you go to like tomorrow's upcoming show, they'll all be there. But right now you're only seeing what's in this show. Ramsell Medina to 150. Blue Ray Wave ink. Ramsell Medina. And Moises Marchin, base ink. Look, you're doing it for the right reason. Because you know he's going to be a buyback. Show me a bunch more of those Kurtz, please. We'll hit more than one, I'm sure. We have to, right? Yeah, the Rodriguez spot was paid for right there. Let's find them. Usually they happen in patterns, so you never know. That's nice. Shitaro Mori. Blue Geometric to 150. Shitaro Mori. World Solano to $4.99. Solano. Moises Marchin. You're welcome, Chris. To 99, green. Strop, Schwellenbach. Machado, Zach Veen. Cubbies, Juan Cabada, green lava. Oh, and why not, right? How about my first Bowman, 1 of 150, True Blue, Juan Cabada. We're known for pulling them. Nice hit to the Cabada spot. Tier 3 prospect. Basically his 1 of 1. Very nice hit to the Cabada spot. Big one there. That's why we rip Bowman, baby. That's why we rip it. Jose Anderson. Blah, show me tier 1. I'm trying. One Cabada green's not bad either. Green lava. Let's see. All right, so we're through one case of delight. Let's start on hobby now. Yeah, say Nick pulled one yesterday, right? On my first Bowman auto. I know I gotta pull something big. I have DeVries that I have to overtake now. The DeVries is probably my first Bowman auto that I've pulled so far. Correct. Yeah, it has to be a first Bowman super. According to the email that I just read. My favorite player and team? It's kind of a loaded question. So, my favorite overall player is probably Yandy Diaz, and he plays for my team, which is the Tampa Bay Rays. But my favorite, like, younger player, Caminero. And that's not just because he's a Ray. It's because that dude absolutely mashes the ball. I can't remember what it sold for. I know we graded it, and it got an 8, which really stunk, but I can't remember what it went for. It was about a year ago now. Nathaniel Uton. Base ink. Libertz Aponte. Yellow to 75. Caminero is 100% him. Not yet, sports card. Not yet. Caminero it's just, he's strong, man. Got super fast bat speed. Jacob Wilson, Medina, Shimmer, Christian Campbell, Kai Roberts, Midroth, Nick Kurtz. There we go. There we go. Little Dominican Republic action. Elian De La Cruz. These variations are a little tougher to hit here. So he says Dominican Republic right there. Has the background of the DR. Those are so, so sick. I like that they did that this year. I like it. Keep adding more levels. Stronger? Yes. Faster bat speed? Not even close. Nick Kurtz is a donkey of a human, though. Big and strong. Hey, there's a Justice that was shouted out earlier. Just a base chrome, though. Oh. Bo Davidson, True Black, 10 of 10. How about Bo Davidson showing up? He is a tier 3 prospect for them Giants. Another nice hit, but yeah, correct. Wrong Giant. Imagine, though, if it was the right Giant. Roki, it came to the league. Wouldn't be that weird. Mini Diamond, Kenny, DeFrank to 250. Kevin DeFrank. DeFrank. Says DeFrank to me, though. Yeah, that spot is paid. Shatara Mori. Noah Cameron, rookie red. Bazana max volume. Logan Henderson to 299. DeVries. Bautista. I mean, I think there's only one option there now. In my opinion, there's only one option there. Which is crazy for not playing a full season. No, Cody. Best card breaks. Yeah, go win Rodriguez for tomorrow's breaks, Cody. Good luck. He goes for a lot. Here we go. Starting off with some green ink. Rookie Chase Dollander. Dollander's not bad. He's just a pitcher. That's all. Chase Dollander. Pitcher for the Rockies. Double whammy. In my unprofessional, I do this all the time, opinion. Ramsell Medina, Mini Diamond. Jake DeGrom to $4.99. Andrew Salas to $150. Mini Diamond version. That's sick. Nice it to the Salas spot. Jack Cag, adios. Angel Martinez. Williams, Jacob Wilson. Jacob Wilson's good too, man. He just doesn't have any power, which is all right. But imagine if that dude could hit bombs. Speaking of him, Raniel Rodriguez. Big chase there. Speaking of him, Cody, this could have been you, bro. You can hang out with the refractors, though. We need some color. Bautista to 299. Jesus Made. Kobe Mayo. Shimmer, Bo Davidson. Hyseung Kim. Birdsong, Walker Jenkins. Andrew Salas to 250. Upside down, Christopher Suero. There's our boy. That's the one we need. Josuar. Salas. Wrong side. Bo Davidson. And Yorker Bautista. How many top loaders are we going through, you guys think, in this break? Over, under on 400. A lot. Nah, Hitman. Because these are fungible. We like these because we can touch them. Macares? I can see it, I guess. If I think about it, you know what I mean? You're right. 400 easy. Yeah. Every prospect can become him. Speaking Nate George. Pulled a Nate George auto earlier. Let's do it again. O's, right? Nate George. Alright, there we go. There's another Nick Hurts. That's just not the red logo, unfortunately. Padilla. Mini Diamond. Fitzgerald. I will say this. The Reptilians this year are so much better. If you guys haven't got to see them in person yet, the scales are now textured. Instead of it just being a coat on top of them, they are now textured. Nice hit to the Fitzgerald spot. That one to 50. Zach Veen, Quinn Matthews, James Wood, Kelvin Alvarez. We need some of his ink tonight, too. Reptilian's scary. You don't want to go to my house. David Ortiz Jr. Poppy Jr. It's a $4.99. Refractor ink. Poppy Jr. Chris Rodriguez Rainbow has been engaged to $3.99. Sonar. $3.99. Do we have a $3.99 stack yet? I don't think we do. Of course we don't. Got a rider back there. Roki Sasaki. Shimmer. Another Kenny. Bautista. Which Bautista? Which one are you talking about? Like a base Bautista? Guerrero. James Wood. Shane Smith to 75. Nestor Miranda to 99. Elian Petrie Pena. That's our #1 guy. for the Mets. Marcelo Mayer to 100, Silver Wave. Who's got Mori tonight? Anyone in the chat got Shitaro Mori? This is another one we need some color ink of. I have not seen the Otani yet. I just pulled the Churio earlier. Dang, it's pretty far. It'd have to be sheer luck to speak a specific player out. Which Bautista are you talking about? I know I top-loaded one. This Yorger? This one? That's top-loaded and sleeved. Anything goes in a top-loader sleeved. From me, anyway. From anywhere on this channel, it's always sleeved. Yarger Bautista. Yeah, I got it. I got it, brah. Come on. Yeah, we need some color. No, earlier today we had a Nate George auto. It was a Blu-ray wave, not in this spray. Andrew's just laughing. The Tigers Greens, Chris Rodriguez. Another hobby. Here we go. How many years have I been breaking? Since 2019. Nick Kurtz, Yohan De Los Santos, Mini Diamond. Yahil Melendez to 250. We're pulling Pena all over the place, so we just need some color. There's another one. Nick Kurtz. Bazana. Machado to 99. Adiel Amador. Well, we are just absolutely cooking through top loaders right now. Cooking. We need to refill this thing over and over and over tonight. Andrew, that's a great question. I wonder those same things every single week. Every single week, bro. I wonder the same exact thing. I did not cancel any bids. It could have been Nick. It was not me. Wasn't me. Do I like Indiana or Florida better? Come on, man. I'm not a fan of being in Indiana. Because, like, once you lived here and done everything, that's kind of it. There's nothing else to do. I belong deep sea fishing. Aurelio Ferebus, however you say that. Have an extra refractor stand back here, off camera, but at least they're separated. I lived in Indy my whole life, but we've done it all, you know. Caden Powell, Reptilian to 150, Caden Powell. Hi, Seung Kim. Yeah, dude. It is. You want to see it? You just now hopping in here? And there was another auto, I think a green lava with it, right in front of it. Earlier today, not in this break, I pulled the Churio GPK. Otani. Roman Anthony to 150. Come on, show us the good stuff. Hey, we take it. Nate George. Base ink. We need some color. Come on, Topps. We're hitting all of our tier 1 guys, but no color. What are we doing? You want me to hold it up again? This one? He's like, I need a screenshot. Hold it up. Oh, you probably got one by now. He's got like 40 screenshots in that little window of me holding it up. Meteoric Rise. Otani. This is the second one of these. I agree with you, Cody. I agree. Slate is underrated. 100% agree with that. No, you're fine. You're welcome. I mean, so what I would do in that situation, if you have a bunch of them, right? I would redeem 75% of them. So 1 out of every 4 keep in case you think he's going to get an MVP, which he can. No, Marcelo Mayer. Right team, wrong guy. Marcelo Mayer on release day was pulled. How about that? Cooper Pratt. Or, well, PPA, Prospect Patch Auto. Cooper Pratt. That one numbered to 150. Beautiful hit there. We pulled in the break before this, I pulled a Roki. No, 2 breaks before this. Earlier today, sometime. Cooper Pratt's no scrub, by the way. Scoop them up. The Brewers are staying young. They know what they're doing. Suero. The Brew Crew knows exactly what they're doing. Diego Torres. Base ink. I have pulled a lot of Robin Anthony autos, though. First Bowman autos. A lot. DJ Layton. Gold Reptilian. Yeah, that's what someone was telling me in the shop. Like, hey, Nick pulled one of those last night. I was like, cool, 148 to go. We're in there. Nick Kurtz, that came to the league. Luis Pena. He's no scrub either. The Brewers going to stay young for a long time. Show us something gross here. Chase Dollander, rookie red. Quinn Matthews, Hai-Seung Kim. Muncy to 4.99. Suero, mini diamond. Sonar to 3.99. Kevin Alcantara. J-Ram. One of the best players in the game. I'll say it every time until everyone agrees with me. Sean Burt. Bobby Witt Jr. Barreto to 2.99. We're not even close to done with this break. We're cooking with peanut oil right now. Julian Barreto. Sonar. K.A. Kevin Alcantara. Second Sonar hit. Is Dylan Beaver still with the O's? Yeah, he keeps showing up. We just need some color auto. We do need some snack packs. I mean, what? So through this week, it should be about 40, 45 cases deep on Bowman. So far, one snack pack, one pearl pack. So far. They have been ripping a lot of Delight, though. Space wants the color match. Beavers still at the O's. Yeah, I haven't checked them on Beavers in quite a while. Chandler Simpson. Mike Trout. Sonar Willie Adames to $3.99. Hyseung Kim, Junior Caminero, Zach Cole, base ink. You guys keep ripping with me. You'll know what prospects to buy and which ones not to buy. Because I was Kurtz over Cag, by the way. Juan Thomas, Mini Diamond. Illyrio Farabas. Probably way wrong saying that. Aurelio. I was right on Carson Williams. I was right on Chandler Simpson. Shane Smith. Nick Kurtz. Max Volume. Jacob Wilson, his teammate. Chris Rodriguez base are all over the place. Yeah, Kurtz is an absolute monster. Vlad Jr. to $2.99 to $150. Yandy Diaz. I spoke that out earlier. We got a rider back here. Stuck. Oh. Glad we caught it. We had caught it during the sleeving process, but regardless. Blue Reptilian to $150. Yohan De Los Santos. Bang. There's my favorite overall baseball player. That guy right there. One of the nicest dudes you'll ever meet, too. Yandy Diaz. Vlad Jr. By the way, Vladdy's really nice, too. I got to meet him. Just treat them like human beings, and they're super nice. Showtime. Shimmer. Arjan Namala. Nick Kurtz. Adios. Wraps up that box. It's because he's a two-way player. That's why. That's why it's still there. He can pitch. Yeah, it's like guys like Chandler Simpson. Like, I knew Chandler would never have power, but when he was batting like 300 with 102 stolen bases playing for the Montgomery Biscuits with like one home run, and his WAR was up over 1,000, I'm like, yeah, start buying Chandler Simpson. So I did. It did not take long. The very next year to this year gets called up because of injuries. He's good, man. Roki Sasaki. Count that one. Bryce Harper. Andrew Salas. Little color match, Miami. There's some dark blue in that logo somewhere. To 150. Throw some ink on it, please. Jesus. Jack Cag. Speaking of him. Mini Diamond. Bryce Boucher. Leo DeVries to $3.99. Carson Williams. Yeah, Simpson's really good. He's just super disciplined. The dude will just slap the ball the other way. I was just talking about Chandler Simpson. Oh, you're talking about the comment up there. Who are you watching since AA ball? Sung Chi Chang. Condon. Boy, it looks blue, doesn't it? Jacob Wilson. Kevin DeFrank. Miami. Base ink. Pulling too many base autos. A lot of base autos. Refractor. Coronel. David Coronel. Luis Angel Acuna. Chandler Simpson. Yanni Severino. Shimmer. Yordan Alvarez to 499. Mini Diamond. Calcano. Moises Marchin to 250. Mookie Betts, adios. We still got 2 cases of Delight to pump through. Another case and a half of Hobby to go through. We're cooking. Yeah, he's fast, bro. There's minor league videos of him in AA with the Biscuits, literally telling the catcher that he was stealing. He was telling him he was going to go. Still couldn't throw him out. That's amazing to me. I think, I know you're a Cardinals fan. I think Yachty would have met his match with Chandler Simpson, bro. You might disagree with me, and that's okay. But I think that he would have met his match. Grab some water real quick. Since we're just talking and talking and talking. Did Junior hit a home run tonight? I know they were playing the O's. That's the question. That's sacrilegious, bro. I will say it. I've seen Yachty throw hundreds of people out. Hundreds. But I don't know if he'd throw Chandler Simpson out. I don't think anyone on this planet can consistently throw him out. Like, you have to be perfect. And there has to be a fastball thrown. If it's a breaking ball, you're not throwing him out. I seen we gold up here. We do got some gold. Here we go. Gold shimmer. Show us some ink. Non-auto. We take it, though. Andrew Salas to 50. Gold shimmer. Very nice. Yeah, they're bagging the O's right now. Yeah, Salas is getting some color. CAG. Brett Bateman to 99. A little true green. Brett Bateman for them Cubbies. He's meh, in my opinion. Meh. Raymer Medina. Someone called out Raymer earlier. Here's a hot tip for you. A, raise prospects. Pick them up just because they're the best in the business. Athletics prospects. Pick them up because they're the best in the business. Some of them will pan out because they're very cheap organizations and they're going to get called up. Charlie Condon. Jacob Wilson, that's a nice hit to 399. Cam Smith. And we just went back to back here on True Greens. Brett Bateman. Back to back greens. No, you're right. Yachty can throw anyone out if it's a fastball thrown to him. We'll argue all day about it, Cody. All day. What kind of penny sleeves do we use? Ultra Pro, and BCW. Depends which shipment comes in first. It's almost all BCW now, though. Max Muncy. Zaire Hope. Ooh, red to 5. 2 of 5 Reptilian. 'Medina. There's a little tiny bit of like bleeding in the color there. It's like it was still wet when he put another card on top, but it's still like very, very small. Nice hit to the Medina spot. Who's got him in the chat? Anyone? No? Who's paying attention? He's at least a notable player. We got that going for us. Medina! We're stepping up our color. Yeah, I mean, it looks very, very slight, the bleeding does. Manny Sedona to 125. Aqua. Sonar. Bang. In the books. Make hell any good? I mean, I'm not collecting any make hell. Got bigger fish to fry, man. You can add me to your argument list. I don't care. No Hoswar yet. No autos anyway. We're trying. Zach Veen inserts, yes. Nothing crazy though. Come on. Filling the trash dumpster up. Here we go. Is Nick Kurtz the best? No. Caden Powell Shimmer? Absolutely not. He's got a lot of power, sure. But is he the best? No. Shohei Ohtani's the best. Yankees pitcher. True gold. Chase Hampton. That's not bad either. 50 of 50 booking. Paul owes me a case of Wallace. Yeah, this is break number 1. Hampton. Gotta start comboing up blues to make a gold stand. We'll need an orange stand eventually. Gotta hit us an orange. Roki Sasaki. Mori. Roki Sasaki. Jake Mangum. Will Taylor Shimmer. James Wood. The bottom of this box is sitting a little weird up there. Matthew Etzel for the Rays. This guy, however, is very bleh, in my opinion. I don't think he's getting called up. Elian Pena, base. We just had to talk about him just a little bit. Joswar Gonzalez, mini diamond. Blue. Matt Chapman to 150. Green, Reptilian. Steven Martinez to 99. Mookie Betts. Yeah, this is Bowman Bowman Chrome 5-case PYP number 1. Number 2 is tomorrow. Number 3 is the next day on eBay. Anyway, mini diamond, not numbered. Jake Mangum, he's good. Carson Williams, Baldwin. I will say something about Jake Mangum. He was a Met, so I didn't prospect the Mets a lot. But Mangum is another dude that is super fast. Really good average. Come on. We're almost through the first case of hobby. Almost. After this, there's 2 boxes left. You guys over, oh, that's Cooper Pratt on the patch auto for the Brewers. You guys over on eBay that only see like this much, if you go over to YouTube, you see it all. Like all the way out. You don't have to, I'm just saying. You just get to see a whole lot more. Cade Horton. Charlie Condon. How about gold, Roman Anthony? Max volume. Gold Rome. Very nice hit for the Roman Anthony spot. Gold to 50. Zach Veen. Oh, come on. B Ink. Oh, it was right before it. RJ Shrek, base ink. Aiden Johnson. Gold wave to 50. Nice hit to the Aiden Johnson spot. Missed it. Auto is right in front of it. RJ Shrek. Yes, you can, Cody. Yes, you can, bro. Dalton rushing. You're like, I want to come pick it up. I love Zach Veen, so I've been sitting on Zach Veen cards since he was drafted. In my opinion, they waited way too long to call him up. Ilian Pena, Bowman Ascensions. It's a nice short print hit. Ilian Pena. Those are sick inserts. Sick. We need some ink on it, though. Steven Martinez. Jackson Churio to 299. So I pulled the Trout Auto version of that earlier in a break. The Bowman Ascensions, it was numbered to 10. Sweeney. Sean Burke. Aaron Judge. Elian De La Cruz to 250. Maury. Elian De La Cruz. 2 boxes left of case number 1 of Hobby. And we are just dusting this table right up with Bowman. The Bowman Chrome dust every year. Who was Shitato? Shitaro? I think, honestly, based on his prices that he's bringing, he is a sell now, buy in the offseason, and then a resell when he gets called up. He's going for so much right now. So sell now, buy it back in the offseason. Have people grade it for you, and buy the ones you want in the offseason. Trust me. I do it all the time. Yes, he's so the typical. Yes, exactly. What is my favorite brand? Bowman. Tops, Bowman. Every time. Ellie De La Cruz, the 199, Moises Marchand. I would rather rip Bowman than any other product. I would rather rip Bowman than Flawless, NT, you name it. I've ripped it all. I've ripped millions of dollars worth of Bowman, and it is still my favorite. Because I prospect. I mean, so it's more than just ripping cards for me, you know, if that makes sense. That one's numbered to 399. Josue Gonzalez, Sonar. Josue. Cam Smith, it came to the league. There's a couple of top prospects that we just could pass. Cam Smith, rookie red. Zaire Hope. Zaire Hope should be getting called up. The issue is the Dodgers are just so stacked. He's going to be trade bait. I am emotionally invested, yes. We got gold mini diamond ink. It is a Cub. Yahil Melendez. Very nice hit to the Yahil spot. There's a piece of plastic in that top loader. We ain't using it. Trash. There we go. Nick Kurtz. Shimmer, Harold Rivas. J-Ram, adios. Yeah, Zach Veen's just good. He's always been good. He's been good since he was drafted. And you're right. Sometimes you just get in your head a little bit. Chandler Simpson. Walker Jenkins. Alessandro De La Cruz. Got up and down and backwards and reverse. Juan Soto, Keyshaw, Corey Seager to 299. Raniel Rodriguez to 75. That's a nice hit. Who asked like what sleeves we used earlier? I want to know the reasoning behind the question. De La Cruz. Yeah, but it should go way, way higher than the manager. You know what I mean? Trust me, managers don't know everything. That's why they get canned. Yeah, Tommy White's defense is the problem. Other than that, he's all right. His defense. Nope, not doing it. For what, Fawn? What would that prove? You trying to get a little clip for YouTube? No. Unnecessary. We don't do stuff like that here. All right, here we go. Cam Smith, rookie red. Bobby Witt Jr., Shane Smith, the 100. Judge Chandler Simpson, the 499. Chase Dollander. Didn't we already pull one of these? Another green of Dollander. Rookie. Green stand's getting a little full. But it wouldn't be funny. It'd be offensive. That's the problem. You know? Funny is a relative term, if you will. I'm not trying to rain on your parade. I'm just saying. Nick Kurtz. Will Warren. Aaron Judge. Calcano. Sonar. There's Pena again. Just base chromes everywhere. Henry Torres, base ink. Henry Torres. I mean, the purple Bowman for the LSU guys, that'd be cool. I didn't even think about doing stuff like that. Purple and yellow. You can do yellow too. Go a step beyond. Probably a little bit more expensive though to get the ones at a 75. Tommy White, speaking of him, there's a mini diamond. Max Muncy to 499. Jake Mangum. All right, wraps up the first case of Hobby. Pew. Yeah, look how young Nick Kurtz is too. Dude's so young. He still has a ton of stuff to learn. He's going to be good for a long time. Long time. Get some more sleeves. Cooking through the sleeves and top loaders. We're not halfway through this break yet. Just opening up top loaders and sleeves. I need to get Nick in here to sleeve and top load for me one night, like I did him with WWE. I also believe in speaking things into existence, because I've seen it happen too many times not to believe it. All right, let's keep cooking through some hobby. We're going to end on a train of delight. This is case 2 of hobby. I do not collect Tops Now cards. It'd have to be really niche and really like personal for me to go after a Tops Now card. I mean, there's people chatting over on YouTube right now. There's a bunch of people chatting on YouTube right now, especially Andrew. He's heckling right now. Oh, see, you tried to go too fast, Andrew. DJ Layton to $4.99. Ethan Salas. I've done that before. Nathaniel Uton. Refractor ink to $4.99. Luke Dickerson to $2.50. I'll have to figure that out. All you have to do is log in. In order to type and chat on YouTube, you just got to log in, that's all. Create a login, and then it's completely fine. Devin Fitzgerald. Oh yeah, not my first rodeo. Keep it all under wraps here. Walker Jenkins. Delzine. Christian Aguilas. Been breaking a long time. I mean, 2019 doesn't sound like long, but ripping multiple times a day, every day, you can just imagine like how many cards I've top loaded in breaks. Just breaking a lot. A lot. Chapman to $2.99. Jordan Sanchez. I've ripped over $10 million worth of product. Easy. Walk in the park. Jordan Sanchez. Biggest card I pulled, just over 100K. The Joe Burrow rookie Nike swoosh at a select. But I've pulled a whole bunch just under 100K. A lot. De La Cruz. Nick's biggest was the Marcelo Mayer. It's like 140K on release day of 21 draft. Biggin. I don't think so, because we try to ship out breaks so fast. I don't think shipping's combined on stuff like that. Because if we don't get them out fast, then our shipping is just so piled up between different platforms. Wrong Oriole. It is the wrong Oriole. So Cody, Safe Haven on YouTube says, I've called so many of your pulls, which he has. He's predicting a Shitaro to 25. Over on YouTube, which means he can't even see what you're saying. He can't even see it. So, he could be speaking it in for you. Shitaro's being called hard over on eBay right now. Manny Machado to $2.99. He's called a lot of pulls. Blake Walters to $4.99 Refractor Ink. Which is so random, Cody. You really have. You've called so many cards. I don't get it. Like, told you it was coming. A baby Acuna, let's go. Delzine to $4.99. Martinez, Shimmer. Luis Angel Acuna, Devers. Serrano, Tylen Serrano to 150, Blue Reptilian. Bro, can't predict Chris Rodriguez. Come on. It's already happened, so he doesn't want to sound like he's chasing the hit that already happened. Zach Cole, Base Ink. You've hit the only black geometric so far, or black period in the break. Christian Campbell. Luis Pena. Julian Barreto to 250. It's alright. Things will shift once we get back to Delight, too. Delight seems to be a little bit more gassed up sometimes. All right. Those fingers are made of gold. Bigger players, Andrew. I know the situation, though. Bigger players. It only takes one that way. Yeah, you called all of those. I know. I specifically remember the Yasti Nixon and the Brooks Lee Masters. All right, come on. Shimmer. Kendry Martinez. Jackson Merrill to $2.99. Whoa, that's off center. Right there. Whoa, this whole cut is. Goodness. Don't grade those. They're literally going off the card up there at the top. That doesn't happen a lot. Not with tops. Bryce Harper. Drake Baldwin to 150. Ooh. How about etched in glass? Super short print. Drake Baldwin. Very nice hit. Drake Baldwin. Who in the chat's got Drake? Anyone? No one? Some of you guys are like, bro, who's Drake Baldwin? He was another side prospect that I called out like 2 years ago. He probably doesn't belong in the middle, but we're running out of space up here. Might have to get the old double decker out once we get hobby done. Is my sound bad? I don't know. Can everybody hear me okay or no? Kyle Karros, I specifically remember one. I can't remember. It was at the very beginning of the break. Can't remember if it was an auto or not, though. Blake Walters to 99, green reptilian ink. Green reptilian Walters. We have to start putting them there. My phone is just getting blown up right now. Leon. Walker Jenkins to 150. Max volume mini diamond. Bro, you already know how much hobby is. You already asked Paul. Come on, bro. Yeah, the Wilson was nice. You'll like it. Nick Kurtz. Man, this whole box is a little off center. We have black. We do. Mavis Graves base ink. We have a hitter. We have a Padre. Cale Fountain. 9 of 10. Black refractor. Here we go. But you have notes, Cody. Just go back and look at it. Come on, man. Black Cale Fountain. Fontaine. Yeah, don't grade any of those base first, Bowman, because they are way off center, top to bottom. Which means someone somewhere has the bottom cut to that. Yeah, it's because it's a different sheet. No, you don't. Just minimize it. You ain't gotta leave it. Come on, man. He just doesn't want to leave the live, that's all. Hi, Seung Kim. Carson, Zach Veen. Oh, come on. One time. Oh, there's an auto in front of it. Noah Cameron. Oh, we know what that is. All right, good luck. GPK red to 5. We have an O. Gunnar Henderson. Half-Seas Henderson. 1 of 5. Red GPK. Big hit there for the Henderson spot. Got my man looking like a Lego. That's awesome. He's got the Lego bat, Lego leg, Lego body, Lego head. That's sick. Very nice hit. Half-Seas Henderson. The Legos on the bottom too, where the grass is. Seriously, call a non-green Dollander. Yeah, GPK was mentioned earlier in the stream. I'm sorry, bro. Saw the O's hat and had a heart attack. That's the only bad part about me slowly dragging it down. So you see the hat and you're like, oh, there's a chance. There's a chance. Jacob Wilson. Bryce Eldridge. What? No way. Back-to-back, same box. Jack Hammer, Caglione. That doesn't happen too often. That does not happen too often. I mean, where's our superfractor at, you know? What a photo, bro. These are like some of the most amazing inserts that Topps have ever came up with, I swear. All right, we'll put CAG up there here in a little bit. We'll just wait until we get a little deeper in to get Hobby out of the way. I'll put the double decker up there. That's a sick hit, though. Say it with me. Wrong-o. Jordan Sanchez. Base ink. Makes up for not seeing one of 14 cases yesterday. Yeah, that's Nick said the same thing. He goes, I went 14 cases, no GPK. I pulled 2 today. We were just breaking around his cases, I guess. I don't know. Charlie Condon, Mini Diamond. And Mini Diamond to 150, Rafael Devers, Meadow Oak Rise. Devers in the Giants uni. Because he sucks at baseball. I mean, maybe. The ones he gets a hold of are really gone. The ones that he misses, he really misses. No, only 2. No, you're right. I have pulled 3 today. You're right. I pulled in an earlier break. I pulled the Churio. So I pulled 3 GPKs today. 2 in this break. So yeah, out of this case, we got the Baldwin, the Gunner, the CAG. This has been a nice case so far. Just keep pulling them. He's hard to watch. Yeah, I can't say it because we're live on eBay, but yes, that was the Churio earlier. All right, here we go. Matt Shaw, an Orange Royal. All right. First orange of the break. Jack Hammer, Caglione. By the way, all of his teammates in AAA that came in here and hung out that one day, absolutely love that dude. They love him. Wrong orange. We're trying. We're heating up, though. I mean, who's the base? Corey Cousin. What a name. Base ink. Easiest name in the product. Oh, wait, that's a base auto. It don't need to be up there. Mini Diamond. Pedro Catui. Leo DeVries to 250. Back upside down. Back right side up. Kumar Rocker, Christian Campbell, blue. Kumar Rocker to 150. James Wood. I watched Kumar Rocker play the Rays, and he got rocked. Salas, we've had a couple color hit. No auto, though. That's some colors. R.J. Shrek to 150. Caden Powell to 499. Luis Pena to 250. Bobby Witt Jr. All right, back to reality. Got some magnetic sleeves going on here. RJ Shrunk. Bowman dust is real. It is real. It's everywhere. How many boxes left? We got this one, plus 2 half case back there, 6 of hobby, and 2 cases of the light. Still early. We're about halfway through total product right now, but we just did back-to-back hobby cases. We started with a delight case. It's like, more kale. Bring out more kale. We're all vegetarians tonight. Bring out the kale. You guys are wild. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's peek it. No super. Roki Sasaki. Jacob Wilson, J.J. Weatherholt. Cody's favorite player ever. Corey Cousin. Again. It's the Corey Cousin case. Base ink. Pull some more Green Dollanders for tomorrow. Yeah, if you guys say the auctions are ending right now for tomorrow's break. If you guys go into the next live, you'll be able to see him. Bubba Chandler to $3.99 Sonar. Chang, Tommy White to $1.99. Salas, Christian Campbell, Nick Kurtz, Nathan Church to $2.50. Dalton Rushing. Nathan Church. Kurtz. And Tommy White. Stack's getting too tall. Let's knock it down a notch. Here we go. Harold Rivas, Green Reptilian Ink to $99. Harold Rivas. Mini Diamond, Will Taylor. C.J. Abrams to $2.99. Kai Roberts to $2.99. Sounds good, Jeremy. I mean, yeah. See, like I'm a fan of running big breaks, like multiple cases. The issue is, like, if they don't hit numbers that they need to hit, you're getting absolutely throttled. I get it. It is what it is. For you guys, it is what it is. Not for me. But new release stuff should be fine. Should be. In theory. Let's move that one up there. Go after the bottom one here. All in Abrams, that'd be so funny, bro. that's genius. Who's the main chases in this? So the Astros have Kevin Alvarez, who's really good. And then prospect-wise, Raniel Rodriguez for the Cardinals is a really solid prospect. Hosmer Gonzalez is probably the biggest one for the Giants. Elian Pena for the Mets. Nate George for the O's is another big one. Andrew Salas is a big one for Miami. Henry Baez is another big one for the Phillies. Who else? Alorki Rodriguez, who we pulled earlier for the Rangers. The Rays have Trevor Harrison, but he's a pitcher. Chris Rodriguez is another nice chase. Carlos LaGrange and Shitoro, right? Maury? Who am I missing here for big chases? He's like, Kale. Kale's who you're missing, bro. Christian Campbell, Christian Moore. Will Wagner, base ink, rookie ink. Yeah, Shitaro, Mori. I think I don't know if I said Mori or not, but that's what I meant by Shitaro. Ronnie Cruz to 150. Sorry, didn't give you guys the last name. For no reason. That guy, Maury. Nick Kurtz. What was that, number 3? Izaguirre, Shimmer. Mookie Betts to 150. Adios, Bobby Witt Jr. Orange Auto, let's go. It's another one off the books. James Wood. Kevin Alcantara to 299. Caceres to 100. See Wave. All in Abrams. That's so funny. Now I'm not going to be able to not say it. No numbered zine or vignette. Yeah, so we didn't pull a numbered one, but we got some inserts and stuff. Maybe Zach Veen just needs to change his jersey, you know? Sometimes it's all it takes to really bump it up. Sabiel Delzine, base ink. Sometimes you just need a change of a team, you know? Kale Fountain is my favorite juice bar in Minneapolis. That's amazing. Zach Cole, Mini Diamond. Elian De La Cruz to $4.99. Please tell me there's actually a juice bar there called that. Kale Fountain. It would make so much sense, though. Be perfect. That would be amazing. I was like, yeah, bro, it's a real thing. He's just not treated as their favorite, though. I agree with that comment. I mean, he has a spot on the Rockies for sure. I mean, I have a spot on the Rockies. Where's these snack packs at? Yeah, Medina's probably going to be pretty good. You're right. Yeah, but it can't just be Condon, though. I don't even think Brad's in this break, bro. Shane Smith, Nick Kurtz, James Wood. Torres, speaking of Condon, there he is. Henry Torres for the Reds. Base ink. Charlie Condon, the future of the Rockies. Gonna need more than Condon, though. I'm okay with weird, as long as we're on the good side of weird. You know? We just had 2 GPKs in a single box. I'm alright with weird. Shimmer of Kevin Alvarez. It's a nice little hit for the Alvarez spot. Still not numbered, though. We need some color. Alvarez. Kurtz. Johnny Severino, mini diamond. Dalton Rushing to $3.99. Upside down. Strop. Namala to $3.99. Sonar. Gunner. Bro, is the rest of this box upside down? Mason Wynn to $99. Warren Calcano. My man looks so scared. Base ink. Looks so scared, bro. Four autos in Hobby Box yesterday? Yeah, that's not weird. I used to like Bernabel, however you prefer to say it. I used to, but like he's just cooled off so much. I mean, to be fair, he never sold for a massive amount. But yeah, Warming's not bad. Also haven't really followed him in about a year now. I still have some of his first Bowman autos in a tin though, just in case the Rockies get it together. Backup plans, they were cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Clean house might be fun. Yeah. They have the prospects, bro. I don't think you need to replace everyone. I think that you need a major change, though. Yeah, I wasn't aware that he got called up. He was kind of like a low-key, he's like a tier 4 prospect, but I put him on the watch list for everyone that gets in breaks with us. The issue is, like, sometimes it just takes way too long for these guys to develop, you know? And then their hype kind of wears off. The Frank to 50. Pitching's absolutely what they need, especially in Colorado, when the ball goes a long, long way. DJ Layton to 250. Wrong-o. But, yeah, see, you're talking about Aliel, too. So, as much as pitching is important, I will say this. It does not matter unless you can put runs on the board. Wilfred De La Cruz, Green Reptilian to 99. Look at Paul Skeens and the Pirates. Paul Skeens can go through 8 innings, not allow a single run, and the Pirates lose a game. I've watched it happen numerous times, not once, numerous times. Bryce Eldridge to 250, Purple Shimmer. To 99, Walker Buehler. I mean, I'm sure Skeen's base have went flying by. I like Bryce Eldridge a lot. I think Bryce Eldridge is going to make it. Marching. Make it and stay. Got a sticky. Got a good sticky. 50 of 50 Reptilian Nate George. Stuck to the back there. I also want Skeens to go to Vegas. I think that would be amazing. We've talked about this, bro. Yandy Diaz to $4.99. I agree with you. I want to see it. Chad Patrick, Rookie Red, Bobby Witt Jr. Dingus. Marco Dingus. Dinges. How about that, though? Zach Cole just showing up. True Red. Man, I did not want to peep that one. because the last one made me too nervous. I wanted to hit a big name. Didn't happen, but Zach Cole spot's happy. He's not horrible. Zach Cole for the Astros. Red. True red to 5. That spot's paid. Kenny D, did you go with Zach Cole? Is it because my name's Zach? Was it meant to be? He's like, nah, man. He was an Astro. That's why. Jordan's gone again. I love that. Jordan busted my home run parlay for the year. Everything else is right. Camaro's line was set at 23.5. I was like, yeah, okay. I'll take that. Can you make me happy, please? Nah, Eldridge is fine, bro. Eldridge is good. Yeah, sometimes when we're pulling them. Everybody's pulling Zach Cole. He's a demon. Just say he's old. Don't be nervous. Breaks should never make you guys nervous. I mean, we can't change what's in the boxes. It's just the anticipation. You're just sitting there like... Yeah, Camaro's way too cheap right now. Will Warren, Mikey Fish, Charlie Condon at 125. Cam Smith to 499. Ramsell Medina. You guys remember bidding on those teams that are ending? I think that's the second one of these. Right, yeah. Look at that. Boom. And we got a red reptilian auto of Medina as well. Yahil Melendez to $2.99. Carson Williams. Called him out to $2.50. The Rays were shallow at the shortstop spot. Called him out. Can I get the Royals in this team break? No, they're already gone. Good question, though. Quit changing the cards in the boxes. Oh, my God. Where's Andrew Maverick at? Let's talk about it. That was so funny. Well, you guys that don't watch us all the time made a comment, or the comment was made at National. We were live at National breaking, and dude, while I was live, comes up. And, like, you could see, like, right here, like, his belly hanging out of the bottom of his shirt because I was live and he was just in front of the table. He's like, yeah, man, these whatnot guys, they're hiring magicians now. Can you believe that? Because they got good sleight of hand and they, like, changed the cards out. Bro, I could not hold it together while I was live. Bro, that magician. It's so funny, bro. So 150, Matt Shaw. Oh, it was so funny. And we'll never forget it. Cal, another home run. Dude's just on fire, bro. Cal hits different. He's a big boy. Judge. Machado to $3.99. Cam Smith. Jake Mangum. Dylan Cruz. Eldridge. Wraps up that box. Oh, man. We got to... Oh, it'd be easy to find on eBay. Or eBay, on YouTube. Go back and find the live that happened. Should be pretty... We were live quite a bit, but at least it narrows the videos down. Because I can't remember what live it happened during. 2 boxes of hobby left. Dude, it was so funny. So funny. Best stream memory that's not card related. Yeah, as soon as he says it, the very next pack I open has two cards in it. Just slide a hand. That's why we have the overtop camera right here. Well, on eBay it's right there, but on YouTube it's right there. Haven't got Nick to hook up the face cam yet. I don't think he wants you guys to be staring at him. He's probably picking his nose behind the camera. Moises Marchand. Base ink. Shane Smith, the $3.99. Jesus Made. Which player, Dane? Dalton Rushing. We got Gold Shimmer. Luis Pena. It's a nice hit for the Pena spot. He's no scrub. Not his first, though. Aaron Judge. Another orange here. Cam Smith. Adiel Amador. To 25. What do they call those? Something melts? Melting something? MM. Mashing melts. Melt mashing. I don't know. There's a million different inserts in this. Justice? Yeah, we've pulled some base Justice. I've seen him. No color, though. That's all. I've fired by Justice a few times. Ooh, there we go. Kevin Alcaraz. Alvarez. Refractor ink. Got Alvy to show up. Finally. Alvarez showing up. Let's push this for now. Bring this over for now. And put him right there. Somebody was asking for Alvarez earlier. Strop. CJ Abrams. All-in Abrams. Yanni Severino to 250. Sorry, we still got 2 cases of Delight left. Which we will get through very quickly, but regardless, we still got 2 cases left. Alcaraz. I'm thinking of Carlos Alcaraz, right? Tennis player. To be fair, it wasn't that long we were ripping tennis, so. Carlos Alvarez. Carlos Alcaraz, Kevin Alcaraz. Kevin Alvarez. You know, Ty, I knew you were going to say that, and no. I knew someone was going to say it. Not big enough, in my opinion. Prospect-wise, not big enough. Gunner, maybe. Maybe the Gunner. Here we go. This is our last hobby box. Royce Lewis to $2.99. That one's stuck. Sticky. Blue Reptilian. Ink. Diamondbacks. Elian De La Cruz. To 150. Bang. Variation of Hai Seung Kim. Because no shot, that is his regular photo. Hai Seung Kim. Variation. No way that's his regular photo. Been doing this long enough to know that. Schlittler. I said it earlier in a break. Product's good so far. No complaints from me. I like it. There's a lot of different parallels, so yeah, there's his base. Matt Shaw, Caceres, Sonar. There's a lot of different parallels, which just means that it's printed a lot, but it makes you feel like you're always hitting something, you know? You gotta think about it this way. There's gold, and then there's gold and gold wave. Now there's gold, gold wave, gold mini diamond. See what I mean? The true gold's always gonna be worth more, but it always makes you feel like you're hitting something. Bryce Boucher, base ink. And then there's gold geometric now as well. Schlittler. Sedona. Corrette to 75. He ain't the one. Mikel Corrette. He's okay at best. Plastic. He could be good though. He's fast. All right. Finishing out Breaker's Delight for the rest of the time here. Now that we have a little bit of space, put the old 2-row up. Because I said I would do it. Here you go. CAG GPK. All right. It's time. Shitaru time. Melt Masters, that's what it is. Thank you. It was something like that. Melt something. Amador is not a Melt Master, though. To be fair. Peel it from here. Bryce Eldridge to 75. Eldridge, Geometric. Arjan Namala to 4.99. Blake Snell to 4.99. Ronnie Cruz to 50. Gold Reptilian. Ronnie Cruz. Kurtz. Rookie Red. Luis Angel Acuna to 150. Charlie Condon, adios. Brett Bateman, base ink. It's like the third Bateman auto, I believe. That's the third. Libertza Ponte, refractor ink to 4.99. Ponte. And base ink. Mavis Graves. I believe that is the third base auto of that dude. I think Jacob Wilson is as close as we are going to see to like a Tony Gwynn type player in this era. Not a ton of power. He doesn't strike out a lot at all. How many times did Jacob Wilson strike out this year? Does anybody know? Cody, you probably know. You'll go look it up if you don't know, because now you have to know because I asked out loud. Jacob Wilson just makes contact. He's got really, really good plate discipline. That's why he's good. Jacob. Cody will look it up for us. He's over on YouTube. I mean, yeah, Arias is okay. But Arias, to me, is boring. Got orange geometric back there. Marco Dengus. It's probably pronounced Dingies, huh? I highly doubt he's just like, yeah, it's dingus. Lawrence Butler. Big Acuna. Ronald Acuna Jr. Orange geometric. Was not expecting a vet to be there. Yes. If that's a general question, yes. Did it earlier. Cam Smith. Max Clark. Juan Cabato. Third Cabato auto. This one a base. 36 strikeouts on the year is unbelievably good. Steven Martinez to 299. Speckle Ink. Thank you, Cody. So there you go. Jacob Wilson, 508 plate appearances. Struck out 36 times. That's it. That's incredible in modern baseball. And Tony Gwynn was not facing 100-mile-an-hour heaters 4 or 5 times a week, you know. Walters, base ink. So, really, really good at putting the bat to the ball. You seen him walk, second walk of the year because he is rehabbing. Got to see a rare moment. Oh, for real? Well, some people just aren't educated when it comes to baseball prospecting. They're like a big corporate company now. I mean, when it comes to breakers, I guess you can call them more corporate than anything. So there's that. Break with whoever you want, I don't care. Or watch whoever you want, I don't care. But we remember where we came from, and we know who we're chasing. So Bryce Eldridge to 250. Seager to 99. Seager. Ronnie Cruz. Kumar Rocker. Jacob Wilson could have won Rookie of the Year if it wasn't for Curtis getting called up. J.J. Weatherholt. He probably would have, to be honest with you. Trevor Harrison, Tier 2 for the Rays. Base ink. Anderson Brito to 299. Speckle Ink. This is not the only product this dude's in. David Sandlin, base ink. Oh yeah, so Arias is even better. Arias has like 0 power though. Arias 662 plate appearances, 21 Ks. That's pretty nuts. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So you caught it too. I was like, not the first product that guy's in. Anderson Brito was definitely in another Bowman product. Maybe not his Speckle autos. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they just put his Speckle autos in here. You're not fooling us, Tops. We know. So this one feels thick. Here we go. Here's a patch auto. Who's it gonna be? I pulled Roki earlier today. De Los Santos to 250. Barreto to 150. Who's it gonna be? No, the back looks the same. She and Co. To $3.99. To $4.99, excuse me. Nate George to 99. It's a thick green Dollander. He didn't have autos in the last Bowman. It makes sense. So he's like a Zaire Hope type player. But Zaire Hope technically didn't even have a first Bowman, which is kind of nuts. Cade Horton. Come on, show us something nice here. Royce Lewis. Quinn Matthews. Oh, man. A non-green Dollander. I mean, well, that was spoke right into existence over on. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Trevor Harrison, another one for the Rays. Bro. I mean, when you know, you know, you know. Roki Sasaki, 12 of 150. Very nice hit for the Sasaki spot. When you know, you know, you know. Ugh. Alligator arms. Harrison. All right. Looks like we're pulling Sasaki's today. How annoying. So, between Nick and I, over the last 24 hours, we've pulled 3 of that card. You pulled that card yesterday, right, Nick? J.J. Weatherholt. Doesn't really need a top loader, but... Joe Hendry. Hayden Birdsong. Ilian Pena to 299. Nice hit for the Pena spot. Cag. Muncie. Mick Abel. Nick Kurtz. Better Oak Rise. Here's our boy Chandler Simpson. Base Rookie Ink. Nice hit to the Simpson spot. I can't believe we haven't pulled Shitaro yet. Nick LaRusso, base ink. What's up with the base autos at a delight? Come on, man. LaRusso. And base ink. Elorki Rodriguez. That's a nice hit for the Rodriguez spot. The Elorki spot, I guess I should say. There's more than one Rodriguez in here. But it's a base. Can't be having all that. Last delight box of case number 2. Oh, super. We need this one. Sandy Alcantara to 250. Royce Lewis to 150, blue geometric. Bo Davidson to 499. Heinz Brito, Dylan Cruz. Here we go. Matt Olson, Gaglione. Gold Mini Diamond Halos, Christian Moore. Who's got Christian Moore over on eBay right now? Anyone? Anyone? No? Yeah? Maybe? Everybody's just dead quiet right now. Christian Moore. Nice at the Christian Moore spot. RJ Shrek. And one of the ones we've been waiting for here. Andrew Salas. Mojo Ink to 150. Big hit for the Salah spot. There we go. That's not over till it's over. We're only 4 cases in. Sometimes all it takes is one. All right, last case of the break. Last case, come on. Show us something pretty here. Imanaga to $4.99. Why am I top loading that? Just going through the motions. Alorki Rodriguez to $2.99. On Yellow Marquez. On Yellow to $2.50. Schwellenbach. Walker Jenkins, D.J. Layton, base ink. Carlos LaGrange. There we go. Refractor ink. Not a bad hit there. LaGrange. Bryce Boucher. Base ink. Boucher. 5 boxes left. The countdown has started. Alorki's a very interesting name. Yeah, Dejan hasn't shown up. Who called out Skeens earlier? 10.99 Paul Skeens. Skeens. Jackson Merrill to $4.99. Steven Martinez to $2.99. Static sleeves. Harold Rivas. Alcantara, Sean Burke, Mookie Betts, Yairo Padilla, base ink. Padilla. Heinz Brito, refractor ink to $4.99. Not bad. And Xavier Marte, purple to $2.50. Nice hit to the Marte spot. I know, I'm starting to think it's Stiven. Stiven, not Steven. Yeah, Chris Rodriguez showed up super quick. Dingler on the front. No super. Calcagno to $2.50. You guys, after the break, we are going to do a recap. So if you got to miss a bunch of it, stick around, because we'll be catching you up via recap. Roman Anthony, $4.99. It's going to be a long recap. Kenny Fenelon, Aqua Geometric to $125. McCarris, Dalton Rushing. Come on, Dingler, Soto. Carlos LaGrange showing up again at the end here. Nevas is a Gire. And Brian Cortesia. What is up with the static on the sleeves right now? Hardly ever do I have to deal with that. Cartesia. Open, close. There we go. Nevis. Izagirre. Base ink. And Carlos LaGrange. Base ink. All base autos. Glad we didn't end on that box. We need to end on some color here. 3 boxes left. No, I have to do a recap though. Part of the show, man. We have red geometric. Melt Masters auto right there. Got one of those. Iverson Lopez to 125. We got another orange too. I think it was Amador. All right, here we go. Fitzgerald. Got a hitter. We have a Red Sox. Harold Rivas. To the Harold Rivas spot. It's like a tier 4 guy. Red geometric. Very nice. Yeah, we're definitely not in the auto spot. Barreto. All right, come on. Jake Mangum. Matt Shaw. Christian Campbell. Base ink. Moises Marchin. Base ink. Tommy White showing up. And purple. Ethan Pecco. First Pecco auto of the break. That one to 250. Purple. Ethan Pecco. Some of these names are wild. It's like I'm breaking UFC. Not really, more like soccer. UFC is tough to rip. Tommy White. Base auto. Finally. We're trying to find George. 2 boxes left. I mean, at least we found Nate George. Vlad Jr. to 499. Kevin DeFrank to 299. Jackson Holiday to 250. Purple geometric. Henry Martinez. Luke Keyshaw. Will Warren. All right, here we go. From the back, Isabel Gonzalez. Base ink. Bazana. Tylen Serrano to 150. Blu-ray Wave. And Henry Baez to 99. Very nice hit to the Henry Baez spot. Green Lava. Yeah, there has been a lot of Astros in here. Every Astro on the checklist about. The worst guy on the checklist? I'm sure there's worse. All right. Here we go. One time, baby. Last box of the break, and then we're doing a recap. Yeah, no skunk space. No skunk. Last box. Come on. No supers tonight. Not in this one, anyway. Zach Neto, 4.99. Royce Lewis to 250. There's a Justice base. Sadbiel Dezine to 150. Will Warren. James Wood. Jesus Made. Autos. Base Ink. Rays. Orel Solano. True Blue. Diego Torres. And last auto of the break. Mojo. Henry Torres to 150. We've hit a lot of Henry tonight. A lot. Henry Torres, Mojo Inc. Again, we'll be right back at this same break tomorrow night. All those auctions are ending tonight. If they're still going, go scoop them up. Be running the same break. All right. It is recap time, and it's going to be a big one. Going to be a big recap. Not going to recap any inserts. Don't need to do that. I will do the variation of Hai Seong Kim. Short print Ascensions, Bowman Ascensions, Elian Pena. That's pretty sick. And an international, Elian De La Cruz. It's a nice hit for the De La Cruz spot, the DR. All right. Anything to $4.99, I'm not going to recap either. There's an absolute massive amount in here that I probably shouldn't have top loaded like veteran stuff, but that's okay. We will start at the Sonars, though. So these are the $3.99. Caceres, Shane Smith, Manny Machado, Dingus, Dalton Rushing, Arjan Namala, Bubba Chandler, Warren Calcano, Josue Gonzalez, Jacob Wilson, Leo DeVries, Kevin Alcantara, and Chris Rodriguez. Some speckles to $2.99. Yahil Melendez, Kai Roberts, Yulian Barreto, and Yager Bautista. Pink, fuchsia, magenta. There's going to be a couple different numberings in here, but all the same color. Here we go. Kevin DeFrank, Steven Martinez, Alorki Rodriguez, Elian Pena, Diego Torres, Royce Lewis, Kevin Alcantara, C.J. Abrams, Tommy White, Jackson Merrill, Manny Machado, Matt Chapman, Corey Seager, Jackson Churio, Vlad Jr., Bo Davidson, Logan Henderson, Zach Cole, and Andrew Salas. All the magentas. We also have a brick of purples. Purple, Royce Lewis, Jackson Holiday, Warren Calcano, Angelo Marquez, Sandy Alcantara, Yohan De Los Santos, Bryce Eldridge, Yanni Severino, Carson Williams, Bryce Eldridge, Nathan Church, Luis Pena, Leo DeVries, Yulian Barreto, Sadbel Delzine, Luke Dickerson, Elian De La Cruz, Moises Marchin, Yahil Melendez, Andrew Salas, DeFrank, Jackson Holiday, Leo DeVries, and Luke Dickerson. Some duplicates in there. Couple of dupes in there. All right, what color from here? On to blues. The brick of blues. Sadbiel Delzine, Royce Lewis, Yulian Barreto, Luis Angel Acuna, Matt Shaw, Charlie Condon, Mookie Betts, with a rider, Ronnie Cruz, Kumar Rocker, also to 150, Devers and Walker Jenkins, Drake Baldwin, Tillian Serrano, Christian Arguelles, Matt Chapman, Andrew Salas, Yandy Diaz, Farabus, Anthony, Caden Powell, Andrew Salas to 150, Shatoro Mori, Chandler Simpson, and Yervin Murillo. Aquas. Some of these are 199, some of them are 125, but they're all aqua. Harrison Lopez, Kenny Fenelon, All-In Abrams, Condon, Ellie De La Cruz, Manny Sedona, and J.J. Weatherholt. Greens to 99. Nah, it doesn't work that way. Paul Skeens, Nate George, Corey Seager, Marco Dingus, Walker Bueller, Wilfred De La Cruz, Mason Wynn, Alessandro De La Cruz, Steven Martinez, Manny Machado, Nestor Miranda, Moises Marchand, and Seiya Suzuki. It doesn't change the outcome, bruh. Can't be superstitious about it. Can't believe in that hocus pocus. Yellows to 75. Bryce Eldridge, Mikael Corrett, Raniel Rodriguez. It's a nice hit. Raymer Medina, Shane Smith, and Libert Aponte. Golds to 50. Ronnie Cruz, Luis Pena, Nate George, Kevin DeFrank, Aiden Johnson, Roman Anthony, Max Volume, Andrew Salas, DJ Layton, and Devin Fitzgerald. Orange to 25. Ronald Acuna Jr., Aliel Amador, and Jack Caglione. Black refractors to 10. Cale Fountain and Chris Rodriguez. Geometric. Red to 5. Harold Rivas. Very nice hit to the Rivas spot. Oh, skipped over the Waves. Waves to 100. Canceres, Shane Smith, and Marcelo Mayer. I'm not a magician. I don't have time to learn to be a magician. Wish I did. It'd probably be pretty cool. All right. Let's straighten this back up. It is base auto time. Whole lot of base ink. Corey Cousin. How those popped up together, I don't know. Oh, yeah, they were in the same box. Jordan Sanchez, Iverson Lopez, Mavis Graves, Zach Cole, Jordan Sanchez, Henry Torres, Moises Marchand, RJ Schreck, Matthew Etzel, Kevin DeFrank, Zach Cole, Diego Torres, Nathaniel Uton, Jose Anderson, Moises Marchand, a lot of Moises, Tommy White, DJ Layton, Bryce Boucher, Solano, Delzine, Brett Bateman, Mavis Graves. Another Solano, Warrell Solano, Isabel Gonzalez, Tommy White, Moises Marchand, LaGrange, Izaguirre, Brian Cortesia, Yairo Padilla, Bryce Boucher, DJ Layton. It's like a lot of the same dudes with the base autos. Washed. That's what I think. Washed. RJ Schreck, Elorki Rodriguez, Nick LaRusso, Chandler Simpson, Trevor Harrison, David Sandlin, Trevor Harrison, Blake Walters, Juan Cabada, Mavis Graves, Brett Bateman, Bryce Boucher, Moises Marchand. It's like those dudes run together. Wilcano, Henry Torres, Delzine, and Will Wagner. That's all of our base, almost all of our base autos. Got a couple on the stands here. A couple of our top guys. Nate George, base ink. Shataro Mori, base ink. Raniel Rodriguez, base ink. Refractors to 499. Heinz Brito, LaGrange, Dollander, Aponte, Walters, Uton, and Farabus. Boucher. Elorki Rodriguez, that's not too shabby there. David Ortiz Jr. Some purple to 250. Ethan Pecco, Xavier Marte, DJ Layton, and Kyle Karros. There's your auto. It was an auto. To 299 Speckle Link, Anderson Brito, Steven Martinez, Elvin Garcia. Some Mojo Inc. Henry Torres, the 150, and Jacob Christian, the 150. Blues. To 150, Diego Torres, Tylen Serrano, Ilian De La Cruz, Ramsel Medina ×2. Both blue Ray Waves. RJ Shrek and Yohan De Los Santos, Reptilian. Next time, Rat. Next time. That's a nice one. Cooper Pratt, patch auto. Greens to 99, Henry Baez, Harold Rivas, Blake Walters, Chris Rodriguez, Juan Cabada, Chase Dollander, Brett Bateman, Chase Dollander. I knew that one was coming. Christian Moore to 50. Gahil Melendez, mini diamond to 50, and true Chase Hampton for the Yankees. Etched in glass, Drake Baldwin. It's a nice hit. GPK, Caglione. RPA, Roki Sasaki to 150. Trevor Harrison, too early to tell. I will know next year. Ask me next year. You like that response? I can't be biased, you know what I mean? Bo Davidson, black refractor, 10 of 10. That's a nice hit for the Bo Davidson spot. And a bunch of nice ones here. We got Andrew Salas, Mojo Inked, 150. Kevin Alvarez, refractor Ink to 499. Zach Cole, True Red to 5. Gunny, Havsies Henderson, 1 of 5 GPK. Ramsel Medina, Red Reptilian to 5. And my first Bowman, number 1 of 150, True Blue, Juan Cabada. Very nice hit for the Cabada spot. Yeah, there were a lot of winners. This was not a bad break at all. It was pretty solid. All right, boys and girls. That wraps us up on eBay tonight. We'll be right back at it again tomorrow night. We'll be right back at it. I'll be ripping with you guys. I will see you then. Enjoy the rest of your evening. If we still have stuff live, go scoop them up. Oh, you're welcome, Josh. Nice hits. Thank you, Massey. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Again, appreciate you all. Thanks for hanging out with me here at Best Card Breaks, and I'll see you tomorrow.